Coffee. More than just a beverage, it's a ritual, a culture, and for millions around the globe, the spark that starts the day. From the quiet hum of early mornings to bustling city streets filled with the aroma of freshly brewed cups, coffee has become an essential companion to human life. Its appeal lies not just in the flavor or the caffeine kick. It's the experience, the comfort, and the craft behind every cup. And yet, when you walk into a Starbucks, order your favorite latte, cappuccino, or cold brew, have you ever paused to wonder what lies behind that perfectly foamy top, the rich aroma, and the balanced taste that delights your senses? How does a green coffee bean from a distant farm transform into a smooth, velvety drink in your hands within minutes? This journey is far more intricate than most realize. Starbucks, a name synonymous with coffee culture worldwide, has perfected this art. It's not just about flavor. It's about consistency, quality, and experience. Every cup carries a story that begins thousands of miles away on high-altitude coffee farms, continues through sophisticated roasting and grinding processes, and is finally completed by trained baristas using precise machines. From farm to cup, Starbucks ensures that every sip embodies the perfect balance of science, skill, and artistry. Behind the scenes, a team of experts works tirelessly at every step. Agronomists guide farmers to harvest beans at their peak ripeness. Roasters use precision technology to coax out the beans' unique flavor profiles. Baristas expertly steam milk to creamy perfection and calibrate machines to exact temperatures and pressures. Even the equipment itself, from grinders to espresso machines, is a product of meticulous engineering, designed to extract flavor consistently with every cup. But Starbucks' story isn't just about machinery and technique. It's about the human touch, the careful attention to detail, and the culture of passion that turns ordinary ingredients into something extraordinary. From the bright green beans that arrive at the roasting facility to the velvety espresso that fills your cup, each stage is a fusion of tradition and innovation. Bisate. Today, we take you on an exclusive journey behind the scenes, a journey through farms, factories, roasting facilities, and Starbucks stores. You'll witness how raw coffee beans, fresh milk, and precision machinery come together to create the drinks that millions crave every day. We'll uncover the secrets of roasting, grinding, steaming, and brewing, revealing the meticulous craftsmanship, artistry, and technology behind every cup of Starbucks coffee. Latte. So, whether you're a coffee enthusiast, a casual drinker, or simply curious about how one of the world's most famous beverages is made, prepare to see the process in a way you've never experienced before. This is the journey from green bean to the perfect cup, the story of Starbucks coffee, where science meets art and every sip tells a tale of flavor, passion, and precision. Every cup of Starbucks coffee begins its journey far from city streets and bustling cafes, in the serene, high-altitude regions of Colombia, Ethiopia, Brazil, and Kenya. Here, amidst rolling hills, misty mountains, and sun-drenched valleys, coffee trees flourish, bearing vibrant cherries that hold the green coffee beans destined to become the drinks we savor every day. Harvesting these cherries is no casual task. Farmers, often working by hand, meticulously pick each cherry at the peak of ripeness. The timing is critical. Too early, and the bean lacks sweetness and depth of flavor. Too late, and it becomes overripe, altering acidity and aroma. Experienced hands separate the best cherries from the rest, ensuring that only the finest will begin their journey toward becoming Starbucks coffee. But harvesting is only the beginning. Sourcing these beans is a highly selective and scientific process. Beans are assessed not only for size and density, but also for moisture content and uniformity. Farmers receive training and guidance from Starbucks agronomists to cultivate crops that meet global standards. From planting to pruning, from fertilization to pest control, every stage is designed to enhance the quality, sustainability, and flavor potential of the beans. Once harvested, Starbucks quality control teams often perform cupping tests directly on the farms. Cupping is the sensory evaluation of coffee. Teams examine aroma, taste, body, acidity, and balance, sampling dozens of beans to determine which ones meet the brand's strict standards. Only those that pass these rigorous tests proceed to the next phase. This hands-on involvement ensures that Starbucks coffee carries a consistent flavor profile, whether it's a Colombian roast, a Kenyan blend, or an Ethiopian specialty. Taz. After selection, the cherries undergo either wet or dry processing, depending on the region and desired flavor profile. In wet processing, the cherries are pulped to remove the outer skin and fermented in water tanks to develop sweetness and complexity. In dry processing, cherries are carefully spread under the sun to dry naturally, slowly concentrating sugars and deepening flavor notes. Once processed, the beans are meticulously washed, dried to the precise moisture content, and sorted by size, weight, and density. Any defective or malformed beans are removed to ensure only the highest quality reaches Starbucks roasting facilities. Finally, the green coffee beans are bagged in protective sacks and transported under controlled conditions, safeguarding freshness, aroma, and integrity as they travel thousands of miles across continents. From these distant farms, the beans embark on the next stage of their journey, roasting, where the magic of flavor and aroma will truly begin. This stage is where Starbucks' commitment to quality and sustainability shines. From hand-picked cherries to precise selection and processing, every detail ensures that the coffee in your cup is not just a beverage, but the culmination of care, craftsmanship, and expertise that spans continents and generations. At the Starbucks roasting facilities, the journey of the green coffee bean enters a stage of transformation, the roasting process, where flavor, aroma, and character are fully unlocked. Here, roasting is both a science and an art, a delicate dance of heat, time, and expertise that brings out the unique personality of each bean. Inside massive industrial roasters, rows of green beans are introduced into tumbling drums heated to temperatures often exceeding 450 degrees Fahrenheit. The beans rotate continuously, ensuring that every surface is exposed evenly to heat. As they tumble, a series of complex chemical reactions occurs. Sugars begin to caramelize. Amino acids react with natural compounds to develop intricate flavors, and oils slowly rise to the surface, giving the beans their glossy sheen. This is also the stage where the rich, intoxicating aroma of freshly roasted coffee begins to fill the facility, signaling the transformation from raw beans into the beloved beverage we recognize. Roasters must carefully balance time, temperature, and airflow. Roast too lightly, and the coffee will taste grassy, acidic, and underdeveloped. Roast too dark, and the beans become bitter, with burnt undertones that overpower subtle flavor notes. Every roast profile is predetermined for each coffee type, whether it's a bold French roast, a medium Pike Place blend, or a lighter Ethiopian roast, ensuring that each variety maintains its distinct characteristics while meeting Starbucks standards for consistency and quality. Throughout the roasting process, beans are constantly monitored using a combination of temperature sensors, digital controls, and the trained eyes of expert roasters. Visual inspection, smell, and even tactile feedback are used to detect subtle differences that machines alone might miss. Each batch is a living process, requiring both precision technology and human expertise to ensure that the flavors are perfectly developed. Once the roast reaches its peak, the beans are immediately cooled in large, ventilated cooling trays. Rapid cooling is essential. It halts the roasting process at exactly the right moment, locking in flavor and aroma while preventing over-roasting. The result is beans that are vibrant in color, rich in oil, and bursting with the nuanced flavors that Starbucks coffee lovers expect. From this stage onward, the roasted beans are ready for their next journey. Some are packaged whole and shipped directly to retail locations or consumers, preserving freshness and flavor. Others are sent to Starbucks stores where they will be ground to order, ready to be brewed into the smooth, aromatic espresso or drip coffee that fills millions of cups every day. Roasting is more than a technical procedure. It's a carefully orchestrated art form. Each batch embodies the meticulous attention to detail, the balance of science and human intuition, and the dedication to flavor that have made Starbucks a global symbol of coffee excellence. From the quiet hum of the roaster to the rich, warm scent that fills the air, every moment of this process is a step toward the perfect cup that eventually reaches your hands. After the beans have been roasted to perfection, the next step in their transformation is grinding, a process that may seem simple, but in reality is a precise science. Grinding is the stage where the full potential of the beans is unlocked, where texture, aroma, and flavor are carefully balanced to ensure that each cup delivers the Starbucks experience fans expect. Not all coffee is ground the same. Different brewing methods demand specific grind sizes. For espresso, beans are ground into a fine, almost powder-like consistency to allow water to extract flavor efficiently under high pressure. For drip coffee, a medium grind ensures smooth, balanced extraction, while cold brew requires coarser grounds for slow infusion over many hours. Each grind size affects how oils, sugars, and aromatic compounds are released, directly influencing taste, aroma, and body. Inside Starbucks stores, precision is paramount. Grinders are meticulously calibrated to maintain consistency from cup to cup, even when hundreds of beverages are prepared in a single day. The moment the beans enter the grinder, they begin to release the signature aroma of Starbucks coffee, a rich, fragrant signal that the magic is about to happen. For espresso, freshly ground coffee is carefully measured and transferred into a portafilter, where skilled baristas distribute it evenly before tamping it down with exact pressure. The tamping process is critical. Too light, and water will flow unevenly, under-extracting flavors and creating a weak, sour taste. Too heavy, and the shot may over-extract, producing bitterness. The portafilter is then locked into a high-pressure espresso machine, a marvel of engineering that delivers water heated to a precise temperature and forced through the grounds at exact pressure. As the espresso begins to flow, rich, dark liquid emerges, carrying a thin, golden crema on top, a hallmark of a perfectly extracted shot. The first aroma rises in the air, a combination of roasted oils, caramelized sugars, and subtle floral notes unique to each bean type. Every second matters. The extraction is a delicate balance, often taking just 25 to 30 seconds, yet determining the ultimate taste profile. And this process, though seemingly fast, is a dance between technology and human skill. The barista monitors pressure gauges, adjusts grind sizes, and fine-tunes tamping, all while coordinating with the machine to ensure consistency and quality. It is this meticulous attention to detail that transforms simple roasted beans into espresso shots that are rich, balanced, and bursting with flavor. Grinding and espresso preparation is not just a step in brewing. It's a ritual of precision, craft, and sensory mastery. From the scent of freshly ground coffee to the perfect extraction of oils and sugars, this stage lays the foundation for the beverages Starbucks is celebrated for worldwide. Each shot is a testament to the combination of science, artistry, and human expertise, preparing the coffee to merge seamlessly with milk, syrups, and other ingredients in the next stage of its journey. And no Starbucks beverage is truly complete without milk or milk alternatives, a vital component that transforms espresso shots into creamy lattes, indulgent cappuccinos, or velvety macchiatos. Inside each store, fresh dairy, almond, oat, or soy milk is carefully stored at optimal temperatures to maintain freshness and flavor. The moment it touches the steam wand of the espresso machine, an ordinary liquid begins a transformation that turns it into something extraordinary. Steaming milk is a precise and delicate process. As hot steam is introduced, it heats the milk while simultaneously incorporating tiny bubbles, creating a smooth, silky microfoam. This foam is the hallmark of a perfect latte, light, airy, yet creamy enough to blend seamlessly with espresso. The texture and temperature are crucial. Milk steamed too hot can scorch, altering the sweetness and aroma, while milk steamed too cool fails to develop the rich mouthfeel that Starbucks beverages are known for. But milk alone is only part of the story. Specialty drinks are elevated by carefully measured syrups, spices, and chocolate blends, each selected to complement the coffee without overpowering its natural flavors. Vanilla, caramel, hazelnut, and seasonal flavors like pumpkin spice are added with precision, often down to the exact milliliter, ensuring a consistent taste across every cup. Baristas combine these ingredients with the espresso and milk, creating layers of flavor and texture that surprise and delight the senses. Visual artistry is just as important as taste. Baristas employ skillful techniques to pour steamed milk over espresso, sometimes crafting intricate latte art, hearts, rosettas, and swirls that have become a signature of Starbucks presentation. This final flourish is more than decoration. It reflects the barista's craftsmanship, attention to detail, and the care invested in every cup. Each drink is a balance of science and creativity, where temperature, texture, and timing converge to produce a sensory experience that is as visually appealing as it is flavorful. From the moment milk is steamed to the final swirl of latte art, this stage transforms ordinary ingredients into a harmonious beverage, marrying the boldness of espresso with the smooth creaminess of milk, enhanced by delicate flavorings. It's a process that requires precision, expertise, and artistry, ensuring that every Starbucks drink not only tastes perfect, but also delivers the visual and sensory satisfaction customers have come to expect. This is the moment where beverages truly come to life. The creamy froth, the sweet aroma of syrups, the gentle steam rising from the cup, all culminating in a multi-sensory experience that sets Starbucks apart. Once espresso, milk, and flavorings are combined flawlessly, the drink is ready for the final stage: brewing, finishing touches, and serving to eager customers. Yeah. At last, the journey of Starbucks coffee reaches its final stage: brewing, finishing, and serving. The moment when meticulous preparation meets the anticipation of the customer. Each cup, whether hot or cold, simple or layered with flavors, represents a culmination of global sourcing, expert roasting, precise grinding, and careful milk steaming. Every detail has been orchestrated to ensure the perfect balance of taste, aroma, and presentation. Inside Starbucks stores, high-tech machines maintain precise water temperatures and pressure, crucial for extracting the oils, sugars, and aromatic compounds from the coffee grounds. Even the smallest deviation, a fraction of a degree in water temperature or a slight shift in pressure, can alter flavor and body. Machines and baristas work in tandem, a symphony of technology and human skill, to achieve the consistency that customers expect with every beverage. Once brewed, the coffee is carefully poured into cups designed to maintain temperature and aroma. Espresso shots are layered with perfectly steamed milk, syrups are measured to exact specifications, and whipped cream or specialty toppings are added with an artist's touch. Baristas often perform the final flourish. Latte art, intricate patterns swirl delicately on the surface, adding visual delight to the sensory experience. It's a small detail, but it embodies Starbucks' philosophy. Coffee is not just a drink, it is an experience, a ritual, and a moment of enjoyment. For iced or cold brew beverages, the process is equally precise. Cold water and ice cubes are carefully measured, ensuring that dilution doesn't affect flavor balance, while syrups and milk alternatives are added in layers to create smooth, consistent taste profiles. Even in these chilled beverages, the principles of extraction, proportion, and temperature control remain paramount, reflecting the brand's unwavering commitment to quality. Finally, the coffee reaches the customer's hands, warm and aromatic, its journey complete. From hand-picked cherries on distant farms to expertly roasted and ground beans, from carefully steamed milk to precise brewing and artful presentation, every sip represents hours of work, attention, and dedication. You are tasting the culmination of science, craft, and global expertise, a beverage that transforms simple ingredients into a moment of indulgence and enjoyment. Every Starbucks cup tells a story of farmers, roasters, baristas, and engineers, all working in harmony to create something greater than the sum of its parts. It's more than coffee. It's an experience that connects people across continents, cultures, and mornings, reminding us that behind every perfect cup lies a journey of precision, passion, and craftsmanship. The next time you lift your Starbucks cup, inhale that rich aroma and take a sip. Remember, this is the result of a global odyssey, a fusion of art and science, meticulously crafted to deliver a single unforgettable moment of enjoyment in your day.